I would blame Scoop Boop for some of this.
Okay, just say you'd blame me, Archit. Oh my god. Ever had lunch with 7 strangers? वो भी किसी और के घर पे? Yeah, me neither until today. So this place has no signboard, no Zomato listing, and every guest here has come only through whispers and invites. Why? Because this is the Supper Club. Hello! तो it सीन ये था कि many years ago, foodies wanted to eat with like-minded people, but privately. And that's how these supper clubs were started. And now they're coming up in Indian cities too. So to find out कि actually में चलता क्या है in these mysterious dinners, let's meet the people who are making strangers break ice and bread together.
Hi, I'm Natasha.
Hi, I'm Archit.
And I run the Lost Table.
We've been serving people 4-course meal dinners for the last 18 months.
Make sure that they have a good time, and it's really just about bringing a community of people together over a meal.
So not gonna lie, like first impressions just of the entire supper club and how I was approaching it, I think it was थोड़ा सा unfamiliar तो था feeling क्योंकि आप किसी random इंसान के घर जा रहे हो, you know, and है तो वो घर but it's not your house or your friend's house, you know, so you feel like a bit like a stranger. But Archit and Natasha were great. उन्हें एकदम like cozy vibe set कर दिया था, so it makes sense why they would actually host like a supper club. There were 2 sets of guests. They were of different age groups. So there was 2 girls who were closer to my age, so it was much easier for me to have a conversation with them. On my side, there was a slightly older couple. हम सब अपना काम discuss कर रहे थे, and she was like, "Oh, I'm an illustrator, I'm a graphic designer, I'm a content creator." And then I asked Sir, I was like, "What do you do?" He's like,
I run my own wealth management firm.
"Okay,
So I manage portfolios, investments.
okay, nice." Sounds seriously fun. Nah, I have no clue about that.
Thank you so much for coming for today's Lost Table. Today's menu is inspired by Turkey, Turkish meal, Turkish food. A lot of things you'll taste today are things that you may not actually go to a restaurant and eat, but because I'm forcing you, you will have it. Yeah, exactly.
We were given a little shot in the beginning. Initially, it's clear. When you mix with water, it becomes like slightly milky. Cheers! Archit did recommend not to shot it and just sip it. But me and the 2 other girls were vibing and we just took a shot. It kind of tasted like absinthe. You could taste the fennel and the soft type flavor. And on the menu was this tea gin spritz. Ooh, yeah, this is refreshing. You know a drink is lethal when you can't taste the alcohol. This is really good. Like if I had that drink at a party, I would be shit-faced drunk. Like somebody would have to drive me home. उसमें थोड़े से pomegranates भी थे, which I thought was a good touch. There was this awkward moment when this side of the table is discussing how US ने अभी employment के situation कैसा है, the best thing is to be in India, blah blah blah. Over here, these 2 girls are from the same school, so they're talking about, oh, we're from different batch. They're trying to figure out if they were in the school around the same time or do they know the same people. And I'm just sitting here like, किस conversation में घुसूँ, कहाँ देखूँ?
Alright, I'm gonna start off with our first course. It's called an ezme. So ezme in Turkish means to rip or tear. And the reason why we have a sesame toast is because all over Turkey, if you ever go, there is a bagel that they make called simit. And simit is a very crunchy texture on top with lots of sesame.
Which is basically like a Turkish salsa of sorts. First impressions, I thought मेरा पेट नहीं भरेगा. Okay, I was a bit concerned. छोटा सा था, इतना सा था. It was really good. Absolutely loved the sesame sourdough. The ezme on top of it, I think it was a great appetizer. It was not too filling. Refreshing भी था because of the salsa and like the freshness of the chopped tomatoes, all of those things. I think वो dish काफी सही था. By that time, I think people had sort of gotten comfortable and familiar with each other. We picked up topics that was sort of common to all of us. Everybody was giving their 2 cents on it, so the conversations were flowing a bit seamlessly. But initially, there was a lot of small talk, which was my concern.
I'm going to interrupt you for a quick second. We're going to start the next course. It's a lahmacun. It's basically a Turkish flatbread.
ये तो मैंने लाइफ में कभी नहीं खाया है.
You guys must have had like pide, so that's similar concept. It's a little thicker, more like pizza doughy with cheese on top. This is without cheese, and we have like a little parsley onion salad that comes with it.
Neither have I seen it on any Lebanese Turkish restaurant menu in Delhi, at least. It was absolutely new to me.
We'll basically serve you like 2 at a time because it's supposed to be had fresh and hot and everything. So as soon as it gets served to you, just like you're basically supposed to wrap it over itself and like eat it like a roll almost. It's not a roll, but like that's how it's supposed to be consumed.
Oh my god, it was so good. The fact that it was so fresh, they made it like 2 seconds ago and they served 2 at a time. This is something जो आपको regular restaurant में नहीं मिलेगा. You know, they will serve you, they have a limited menu, they only have dishes that are extremely popular. I think that was my favorite. That was my favorite thing that I had today.
We're gonna do a little game just to get the vibes up. It's basically taboo but for food.
I thought that was a good moment where everybody was vibing.
The best way to do it is that like one person holds the card up on their heads without seeing what's on it. Everybody else has to describe it to you.
We let everybody be into this, okay? I'm competitive. Orange in color, you put it on the charcuterie board.
I'm jelly.
Oh, cheese. Quite a bit. Cheese, yeah. Quite popular. Hot.
It's orange in color, yes.
Pizza and
Domino's most known for.
Garlic bread.
Yes.
You hated
It's in chicky, you know.
the reason why you don't like the kids have Nutella.
Yes, peanut, yes.
Kashmir. It's flavor. Costly. It's a
Oh, saffron? Sourdough, but a different, like not sourdough, but like a
bruschetta.
no. Oh damn! I haven't even finished my other one. Oh man. Are suppers not supposed to get you drunk?
Are you drunk on that?
No. 2 is my limit. So the main course that they served us was rice with meatballs and rose harissa.
And harissa is essentially a Middle Eastern ketchup, but it's made with again roasted red bell peppers. What's really unique about this harissa that we'll serve you is that it has rose water in it. It's gonna be a really fun flavor. It's super floral, but you have other flavors coming in on the sides, which are like hot and sweet, and it's a very balanced meal that way.
I'm not gonna lie, this was not my favorite dish, okay? Because I've had this before, and as I mentioned, Turkish food is not my favorite. It was a good dish in itself. I think the harissa was different than most harissas that I've had. While the main course was served, I think everybody was enjoying it so much क्योंकि किसी ने कुछ conversation नहीं करा. Everybody was just silently eating their food. There was of course both vegetarian and non-vegetarian versions of the same. The lady next to me was having a veg one, which I asked her how was it, and she was like, it's amazing. So veg food was also good.
The one thing that we noticed is that even in this, you would have noticed there are two conversations happening at the same time. Ideally, it should be one, right? Because then you are actually part of the same conversation. I would blame Scoop Boop for some of this. But
Okay, just say you'd blame me, Archit. Oh my god. Another thing that I really liked about the entire supper club experience is that the host, Archit or Natasha, mostly it was Archit, before every dish was served, they would come and they would give us a little brief explanation about what is the dish, iska kya history hai, why did he decide to make this.
So Eshel Saraya is almost like a Syrian, Tunisian. A lot of these countries have this kind of a dessert. It's actually like one of those like desserts that come from tougher times in people's lives. So they'll take stale bread, they'll put it into a bowl, uske upar they'll add orange blossom water. When we heard about this dessert, we were like, ye tiramisu hai. So then we were like, how do we make this into more tiramisu-like and then also try and retain like the Turkish elements of it. And a really strong flavor that we really like is cardamom and coffee are a really unique flavor. So it's essentially a take on a tiramisu, but with very different flavors.
That sounds like a shahi tukra also when
It
you were
is,
describing
when
it.
it looks like, when you see it also, it'll look like a shahi tukra, but it won't taste like a shahi tukra.
It was really good. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good. What I personally really liked about it, ये dish actually exists नहीं करता. It's a creation that he made inspired from a tiramisu. It was a Turkish take. So I think that was really cool. I feel like big restaurants, they have all the popular dishes जो ज़्यादातर लोगों को खाना है. They will not have dishes that are new to people. So I think supper clubs are a great way if you want to experience new cuisines and culture and learn about them without being like, oh my god, ChatGPT और ऐसे notes ले रहे हो. सबसे best way to explore is just to meet people. उनके साथ बैठो खाओ, बड़ा ही मजा आया. It looks like Lost Table to me. That's really cute. I'll take a picture. It's really cute. I'm sure they'll love it. Oh. A group photo is what's happening. Honestly, I'm so glad that I got to be part of this supper club because it's not awkward, guys. It's really not that awkward. Matlab, yes, there are slight moments where there will be awkward pauses. Stuff other than the food itself, you got so much more. Like, you get to learn about culture. You get to experience a whole new cuisine. You get to learn about like why, what's up with this dish, what's the history behind it, what is the chef's take on this dish, how is it being served to you. So if I factor in all of these things, I definitely think it was worth it. Also, like, supper clubs are on a boom right now in India. There are some really cool ones. This supper club called Apartment, which is great. I want to go and visit that one also. They have Mala Kitchen or something like that, which does Chinese Sichuan cuisine. Again, great. Delhi में भी बहुत सारे ऐसे supper clubs are coming up. We will be sharing a list of all the supper clubs in Delhi. If you want to check it out, please by all means do. If you go there, tag us. We'd love to see you guys have a good time. On that note, for old time's sake, guys, if you like this video, then like, share, comment, and subscribe to OK Test It.